Hey everyone, welcome to the DWe Quick Start Guide for the Roland V71 module. Today I'm going to be showing you how to set up your DWe kit with the module step by step. First, download DWe Control to your computer using the Roland Cloud Manager app. It's free and available for both Mac and PC. When you're on the Roland Cloud Manager site, click Download Now and select your OS. After the download, install Roland Cloud Manager. Next, you'll want to sign into your Roland Cloud account. If you don't have one, hit Sign Up. And if you need help with that process, there's a separate video both on DW and Roland's sites to help you with that. Once you're signed in, Roland Cloud Manager will open. Next, you'll see three options. Select DW, press Cancel, and then you can download DWe Control. Once DWe Control is installed, you're going to go to your Applications folder on a Mac or your Programs folder on a PC. At this point, you're ready to update the firmware on your DWe DrumLink wireless hub and your kit. Next, connect your DWe DrumLink wireless hub to your computer. Now that your hub is connected and you've launched DWe Control, check and see if there's any firmware updates available. If there are, there will be a yellow exclamation mark on the hub button. To perform that update, click the Hub button and click Update next to your firmware revision. If there are multiple firmware updates available, you may need to do this process more than once. Once your update is complete, you may notice that the hub is powered off. To turn it back on, just hit the power button in the top left-hand corner of DWe Control. Next, let's pair our drums and cymbals. You're going to hit the pair button and hit each of your instruments. Just like the hub, if you need a firmware update on one of your instruments, you'll see a yellow exclamation mark next to it. Let's do our firmware updates. Let's start with the kick drum. Select your drum, click Edit and Firmware Details. Under Firmware Revision, hit Update and hit your drum. Repeat that process for any other instrument that needs a firmware update. Today we're using Roland V cymbals with WT10 wireless adapters. Let's walk through how to set up their input configuration. I'll start by hitting the hi-hat. I'll go to Edit, Input Configuration, and then go up on Pad 1 and select hi-hat. In this instance, I'm using the VH10. Once I hit the hi-hat again, it'll save those changes. Now let's jump over and do a crash cymbal. We'll hit that instrument. I'll go back to Edit, Input Configuration. Instead of going to hi-hat this time, you'll select whatever crash model you're using. In this case, I'm using the CY-16R-T. Hit your instrument again, and it commits those changes. Go ahead and repeat this process for the remaining cymbals, and later in the video, I'll show you how to assign them in the module to crash positions. Once everything's updated, unplug the DrumLink hub from your computer. Now check your Roland V71 firmware. Press Setup, navigate to System Information, and press Enter. If it's earlier than version 2.0, you're going to want to update. Let's format the SD card. Use a card that's 32 gigabytes or smaller. We'll insert it into the V71 and press the Backup button and select the Format SD card option. After formatting our SD card with our Roland V71 module, we'll take the SD card over to the computer and download the latest firmware from Roland.com. After downloading our firmware update, let's place the bin file in our SD card's root directory. Now let's eject the SD card from the computer and do the firmware update on the module. Okay, let's hold the song button while powering on the module This update's going to take about 5 to 7 minutes, and when it's done, you can power the module back off. Now that the update's complete, let's power down the module. Next, connect your DrumLink hub to the digital trigger input on the back of the module. When prompted on screen, select OK to open the DrumLink hub page. To populate your kit, simply strike each drum and cymbal and they'll appear automatically. Now that we've connected our drums to the V71, we want to calibrate our snare drum and hi-hat. Let's start with the snare. Let's select our snare drum by tapping it. Once we're there, let's go to the Options menu, and we'll go to Tools, select Calibrate, press Enter, and we want to start that process, enter again. Once we strike the snare drum, you're ready to go. Okay, let's jump over and calibrate the hi-hat. We'll jump to the Options tab, Tools, select Calibrate and Enter, and then follow the calibration instructions on screen. Now I'm going to assign 2 of my Roland cymbals to crash cymbals. By default, they're set to ride. First, I'll select the cymbal that I want to change, go into Input Configuration, go down and change it to the cymbal that I want it to be. Select my next cymbal and repeat the process. To expand your sound library, download the Roland Cloud Connect app and log in with your Roland Cloud account. Connect your V71 module to Wi-Fi through the app to access new instrument expansions and firmware updates. To connect your V71 to the Roland Cloud Connect app, first press the Setup button, then go to the Wi-Fi menu and press Enter. Next, open the Roland Cloud Connect app on your phone. Press Connect on the app and select the V71. You'll get a prompt asking for your local Wi-Fi access point. Enter your password for your Wi-Fi network. Now your module is connected to Wi-Fi, so you can download expansion packs. And that's it. Now your DWe kit is connected to the V71 module. It's time to start playing.